This is probably something you don't have to worry about, but I keep running over my hair with the jack and it sucks. So it's off, down on my face, it looks like trash, but we're gonna get straight into it today. We have some packages, rock up. So we've got the bonnet dampening struts from Just Jap for the 32. So these guys go on here. I want to cut the entire trumpet off. I don't like it. I think it's very grotesque.
You're just gonna cut it there and then put a different tip on it. He's just got it angled and then jigged on anyway.
Good, excellent. That was
Cut
someone's
that, and then we can
Franken.
it straight on. It's on a bit of an angle or something like that.
Too bad we can't do twin blasties. Right, so yeah, we're doing the exhaust. We have to sort the manifold for the new exhaust. Both the money and the exhaust are different, off different things. This is the new money. You can see how far down it comes, up the top there. And they go into different positions. So the exhaust would have sat, I can't really do this one-handed. Up under there, and the money's way off. But the problem is, we go into a two-door one, just after the flange of the original exhaust. So we're gonna have to do some mods here to try and get it working. I'm usually doing all this, but whenever I'm filming this part, I kind of obviously have to stop doing whatever I'm doing. It's very cold lately, and we're running out of light very quickly these days. So try and get as much done today as possible. Also did get a 1J clear cam cover rock up, but I am not happy with it, unfortunately. It's a little bit scratched and damaged from being in the box all along the front there. I've tried wiping it off so you can't really see it. Well, there you go, you can see it a bit better now. It was pretty much just thrown in its box. Come on, thank you, focus. So I'm not being pedantic, it is pretty badly scratched. If it was a little bit, I wouldn't mind, but because it's such a showy motor, having something that's pretty damaged like that won't work, won't do. So that's the box it came in. Look at the condition of the box. Looks like someone had some fun jumping on it or something. But it was not wrapped in any bubble wrap or anything. It was just thrown in there, so it's just been scratching in the box all the way from China. We need the big boy to hold the tail shaft from spinning while we're undoing it. Up into the wacky world of the underneath of a 240Z. So these things are pretty fun, but we couldn't get to these ones here because it had the diff cross member across the top here. Either way, it's a tiny little bar.
Oh, the one that would go under.
Yep, it's this little dude over there. Just undoing the tail shaft. The reason we are doing what we're doing is because we're pulling the diff out. We're going to weld the diff and give it a full lock diff, and I'm going to replace these bushes while I can. And then we'll move on and do the extractors and modify the exhaust like we were talking about earlier, so we can get these new headers on. And we might hack off. I'm already one step ahead of you.
Excellent.
And we'll hack off that weird trumpet looking thing on the back of the Rex and give it a half decent looking rear exhaust. Make it sound better, go better, drive better, and certainly get better in general. Oh, here you go. This is the worst bit of rust I found on the car, by the way. Right at the end of the chassis rail. Not too bad for a Z of all cars. Like, you got little bits of this surface rust stuff here. But usually the entirety of the floor pans are gone. The front floor pans are usually always gone. They are not the greatest, but they're not the worst. And the back here is actually pretty good. We don't have too much rust anyway, really. I was getting under here expecting to find just nothing but atrocious amounts of corrosion and like rust and stuff, but looks like all the dirt and oil that has been under the body of this car for the years and years it's been here has actually been protecting the majority of it from corroding, which is great. So it's not always great to clean your car as much as we want to. bushes, and diff is out. Here we go. Tiny little diff. That's my foot compared to the diff. Very small. Look at this little guy, just sits there. Little diff breather. It's like this little plastic thing. Tiny little arrow on it, but just sits there like that. Like, how does it not fall out? There's got to be something else to that. Which is out and apart. This is the guts of a Z diff.
Weldy, 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 stop! Weldy, 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 you're gonna stop!
3 Should be sick. Should be nice and easy to weld, shouldn't it, Benjamin? Just put like a big square plate in this right here and stop all these 4 gears from moving.
These and you go.
Benjamin!
And weld it.
People have done that before.
I'm not shitting. You just need extra strength, just do this.
No! So it's getting really cold and kind of late-ish. Got to go home and do a bunch of editing for you guys, so going to pack it up fairly soon. Car is good for now. Tomorrow I'll finally get around to doing my fuel pump. It was just so much easier to get the diff out first. Benjamin is hole punching all these little parts here to mark out where everything goes. I was going to say, you're even going to be able to damage that.
Not easily.
These things are the crown wheel. They are crown wheels?
Yeah.
They are very, very hard. If I get some of these names right sometimes, it's not because I don't know what they are, it's just because I never bothered to learn their real names. Got a little dirty. And Benjamin had to do it as a trade for how many years?
That's
5,
the
6?
spinny, sidey, makey, go brum brummy.
And it's fun of making weird names to these things.
From sideways.
A little dot, then we have our other little dot, McDotty, down here. So, this little handy trick, tip, whatever you want to call it, to keep things in order, especially if you haven't done a certain type of diff before. What do you reckon, Benjamin? It's going to be fun to weld? Are you going to show me how to weld my diff?
Yes. Sun noodle your diff is what we're doing.
We're sun noodling the diff.
Yes. Tigging is welding, we're sun noodling the way.
Ticking is well. Sun noodles. Where did that come from?
I believe it was from Sir Mix-a-Lot in 1903.
They didn't have Migs back then though. They probably had like Thomas Edison light bulbs just.
Yes, I believe he had one of these ear things and he got too close to the wall in the PowerPoint with his fork. Next minute we were sun noodling.
The history of welding with Benjamin.
True story.
Sure. So from here, we're going to pull this apart, give it a really good clean, degrease the hell out of it, and get it ready to start welding tomorrow. We can't weld it tonight as we kind of can't piss the neighbor off, so no cutting, no angle grinding, no welding, no big noise, no drop saws, everything that you want to do. Can't do it right now. So this is all in the hopes that the Z is going to drift. Maybe, potentially, maybe it drifts like a bag of dicks. Maybe it has no lock. Maybe I can't actually get it off bind because the wheels are so damn big and it's no power steering. Maybe it slides really well. Maybe the wheelbase will make it really twitchy. I have no idea yet. It's going to be a lot of fun to find out, and yeah, I don't know, it's pretty unique. It's not every day you get to go slide a 240Z. Thank you, Benjamin. I'm good. I'm good. Ugh.
Fine.
You go wear it. Called a crown for a reason.
King mother.
Minus the swearing. Say it again.
No. Safety squints, guys.
So walk us through this, Benjamin. What are you doing?
welding a diff. Come on, guys.
I'm trying to be nice. What are you doing, Benjamin? You're making a peanut bar of metal.
Yeah, I'm making a flat bolt.
A flat bolt.
Yeah, it's a bit more
So
sophisticated.
something to lock the wheels in place. Instead of using just a bunch of, what do you call it? Splatter? Spatter? Splog? Sprog? What's the stuff called?
Yeah, splatter.
Splatter. No, the chunk stuff.
Probably have to shorten
Flag.
it up.
Flag! That's what I was thinking of.
You probably have to shorten it up a puffling though. It's a little bit long. Yeah.
You're gonna be confusing so many people with all this slang. Well, I got it. Some people don't know too much about diffs, Benjamin, so we have to like break it down and explain it in mechanics terms.
Diffie goes.
Ugga-duggas. Don't be condescending.
I finished with Diffie, and Diffie goes.
That just looks like you're that just looks like you're passion fingering something inappropriately.
I passion finger everything.
Do you want to tell them about the time we? No, we didn't. Don't do that. What is passion fingering?
That.
Yes, but what is that?
Australians owning JDM vehicles.
There you go. Passion fingering. passion fingering isn't actually anything to do with procreation. It is the fact that JDM cars get screwed, pretty much. So stuff like they originally
welded diffs.
Yeah, welded diffs. There's nothing wrong with welding the diff on a classic car.
Nothing. Passion finger.
You know, passion finger is like bogan spec, kind of like ruining cars, like trashing them, running them into gutters, or setting them on fire, or blowing up, or kicking them. That's passion fingering.
I think so. But that kind of gets us the head start for tomorrow.
I'm getting Benjamin to show me how to do this because, like I said in a couple of vlogs back, I've never really touched a welder. I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to welding. Playing by the diff, yeah, sure, but welding itself, I don't know. So I've asked Benjamin to teach me how to weld when we do have to do this tomorrow. That way, at least if it's a horrible job, nobody is going to see it.
Good starting spot.
Yeah, it's a good starting spot. I've got to learn how to do it one day. That thing is so in need of resto that I pretty much need to know how to weld. I won't bore you guys for the next 20 minutes with a diff clean.
Sorry.
I don't trust you. You're gonna do it again. I'll just start yelling. We are not going to bore you with a diff clean for the next 20 minutes before we head home. So I'll show you the results of the diff clean tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So thank you very much for watching this vlog. I hope you're enjoying this random adventure with playing around with the Z. And if you have any questions about the car in general, let me know. I'm happy to do a feature on anything you guys want to know more about. Well, yeah, just give me some suggestions on what you guys want to see, because I'm here and doing this for you and a little bit for me as well. I'd love to watch this in 10 years and be like, popcorn, let's do it. So yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for subbing, commenting, liking. I hope you enjoy Benjamin's retardedness sometimes. He does try a little hard. Not really, he doesn't try at all. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.